Hello friends, I'm Maudhendra. Friends, as you know that the development that is going on in West Asia, Israel and Iran clashes that may unfold a new kind of war, may kind of scale up to the full scale war. There is probability. Uh, there is probability, yes indeed. Probability means probability. Okay, that doesn't mean that there is necessary war is going to happen. There is probability that may war takes place. So there is a chance. But to de-escalate the tension, many countries around the world, even the Jordan and Saudi Arabia, also said that they will shut down the Iranian missiles and drones in there if the Iranian and Iran's drones and missiles violates the airspace of Jordan as well as the Iran as well as Saudi Arabia. They will shut down that. Okay, without violating the airspace of these two nations, any missile cannot go to Israel. So that's the very nice thing. These two nations actually uh, avoiding to go into the full-fledged war between two nations. Because if the war takes place, the situation will go into a different direction. Unpredictable sometimes can be called as Iran is bound to take the decision, take the measures if the anything happens against. But Israel as well saying that we will take the action if the Iran is doing anything which is unacceptable to Israel. So both our nations are at the loggerhead. India also issued the warning to its citizens that the citizens must not go to these two nations, uh, which is at the loggerhead. So bear in mind that the developing situation is alarming indeed. So role of United States is in the question mark. Mr. Biden press briefing very recently issued and said that ironclad support to Israel. He will defend his all his mights with American mights uh, to defend Israel. This means that they will suppress any kind of activity done by the Iran. So these are the statement if the Israel is being attacked by the Iran's militia as well. Iran has a proxy in three regions: Iraq and Syria and Yemen as well. Yemen is far, uh, you know, from Israel, so the shipping routes is being disturbed by the Iran. So that is the one factor. But very recently and on just yesterday, a ship about to come to India was hijacked by the Iranian forces, in which 27 people on board, plus many others nations peoples was on the ship, but 27 was Indians. So Indian government contacted Iran and said that return release our Indian citizens. So these are the development is going on and happening, unfolding. Iran has also launched 100 plus missiles from the proxies, from mainly from the Lebanon. So Hezbollah is there in the Lebanon, who is a proxy of Iran. Iran is funding missiles and many other uh, military arsenals into the Hezbollah. So development of Hezbollah and its actually war fighters. and pumping up lots of weapons. So actually escalating the tensions, and they are launching missiles to Iran, to Israel. So a kind of a system is there who make and escalate a full-fledged war between Iran and Israel. But many countries are positively engaging to de-escalate, and maybe I do suppose that in my best of my thinking conscience, I would say that the nations who is protecting are positively contributing, avoiding the war, de-escalating it, will de-escalate it. They will contribute, and we will see that there would be no war in direct clash between these two nations. But if anything happens, Iran launches the missile, and those missiles falls into the Iranian Israel territory, and many citizens kills. Then if the origin of the launch is the Iran, the very word that Israel security forces and its prime minister used, that Mr. Netanyahu said that if the origin of the launch is from the Iran, then we will strike the Iran. He simply said that. Okay, so if they launch the kind of something and something, we will get something else. So see that whatever what will happen in future, we will see that. But we are expecting that the war uh, should and could not happen, and positively contributing nations may have to play a role. And thanks to Jordan as well as Saudi Arabia to taking up steps such kind of to avoid this the escalation, to avoid the escalation for this kind of something war could not, so that the war could not take place. So thank you to all my friends. This is the development, and second one is the Ukraine. Ukraine's air defense system gone down by the Russian attacks. So Patriot missile defense air defense system is being given by the German. Chancellor Olaf Scholz also said that we will support unwavering commitment. He proclaimed in his comment that we will support Ukraine until unless Ukraine comes out from the victory. So let's see that which way this uh, entire disturbance will go. But the development that is in Switzerland, a meeting is expected very soon in June month in Switzerland. There, India is also being invited for a peace plan by the Ukraine side, in which Russia is not being called. So let's see that what would be the development. But Russian authorities, Russian Prime Minister made the comment that anything, any resolution passed by the Swiss convention, that is Swiss meeting, that is in June, Russia will not accept anything by force if they are being applied by the force, because Russia is not being invited there. So Russia will not accept anything. We will accept anything if uh, Russia's concern is addressed properly. So there is also no comes out, because unilaterally something is going to happen where Russia's voice is not being heard. So I expect that what will happen, I don't know. But I can say that uh, only one thing that the this war is I don't see going to end in sooner, but it will take long years. It will take long go until unless Ukraine is not defeated. So I see that Mr. Donald Trump is coming into the Russian president next year, 2025, in May, April, May, until February, in March 2025, Mr. Trump will join the office. He has also said that he will cut off the funding to Ukraine, then the Ukraine will collapse down. Until unless I don't see that Ukrainian authorities are willing to come to the terms of Russia. So both the nations are at the loggerhead. Nobody is winning right now, but Russia is gaining some, territory after defeating the Ukrainian forces because they had no defense system since many days. So that's why the Germany supplied defense system to Ukraine to defend themselves because air defense is needed when you are fighting at the ground because of if the missiles strikes down from the skies and you have don't have any umbrella to protect that, so you will be crashed down. So defense system is needed. Germany is supplying it, but nobody is coming at the a consolidated plan which is acceptable to both sides. But both side concerns cannot be addressed. The winner will get it. The agreement, whatever will be signed in Ukraine and Russia in future, that would be tilted towards the Russian uh, concerns will be addressed. Otherwise, Russia will not come out to uh, agreements. So thank you. These two developments was very necessary to share with, and many things in a political world atmosphere is going on. Uh, Security of South Korea and Japan is also very much concerned, and Asian nations is also very much concerned. So these are the alarming thing we are witnessing, and let's see which way things will unfold in future. But I do expect that wars should not happen, and we humans will try to contribute positively towards the building of positive contribution towards the welfare of the world, so that a world system must have to uh, a fair and transparent kind of system must have to govern the system, and peace and many other things, human rights contribution, human rights, etc., must have to be taken care of. So for that, we need a world body which is even must have to effectively contribute what they are supposed to do. Okay, so they are right now failing. UN is failing because of the veto powers many countries is enjoying, and they are actually uh, pressing the brake and making the UN inefficient. So let's see. These are the actually the concern of the world. That's why we are suffering here and there wars, and let's see uh, what would unfold in future. But we expect that positive things would come out. Thank you very much, my friends.